Brian got himself a new lawyer, a Michigan lawyer from Grand Rapids. And this lawyer, ma'am, with all due respect, I know you have your job to do, but you better get to know your client and his history a little bit better. And if you need some guidance, I've got that for you, because I called someone who knows Lynette intimately, has known Lynette since 9th grade. Let Rachel Shaw describe for you her experience with Lynette, what happened 2 years ago, and maybe describe for me what was the relationship with Brian like, and all the times that she confided in you. What were the things she said and told you about?
The violence. Well, 2 years ago, they had gotten into a big fight when they were drinking, and he choked her, and he had her pinned against a seat. He bruised her back really bad when he did that. And the next day, she had called me, and I remember talking to her when she was still there. She was still on the boat. Very upset, and she said, he told me that he wished he would have finished the job and thrown me overboard. No one would have ever found me.
Did she text it, or did she call you and say that?
She called me and said that. And she would always say to me when she was on the verge of leaving, I'm so embarrassed. And that, I think, is why she kept things so under wraps, because she was so embarrassed by thinking that she had failed in some way.
Did she call you about other times and describe other instances of violence?
There was the time when she ended up having to go to jail that time. She called me after that. She told me about what happened then, and she said that she was defending herself.
To clear up that last incident, the version that I have seen and been told about from sources was that she was arrested because he had blood in his nose, but she had marks that came out later, and they never charged or prosecuted this case at all against her.
Mm-mm. She dropped it. They dropped it. It was a drinking-fueled fight, and she had said, it's the alcohol. She would tell me that before. And as far as I knew, they were not drinking at all, like the month of March, like after, because she had said that as long as we don't drink, we're fine.